BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. Time to tip off. Live, it's West Lincoln basketball on BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. Here's the voice of the Bears, Jonathan Tullis.
Bears basketball here on BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. I'm Jonathan Tullis, live from the Jack, and glad to be joining with you tonight here on senior night at the Jack as your West Lincoln Lady Bears, who have clinched the #1 seed in the Region 7 1H tournament to be taking place actually here at the Jack next week. We'll talk more about that during the night. Taking on the Mount Olive Lady Pirates coming in tonight. Lady Bears with a record of 21-4, and Mount Olive coming in tonight with a record of 4-16. So again, Lady Bears clinched the #1 spot within the tournament, and again, that'll be taking place next week here at the Jack Case Gym on the campus of West Lincoln. So hopefully we're going to get that schedule squared away. I talked to Coach Case earlier. He said possibly even this evening after the boys game we will know the schedule for the season. As soon as we have that, we will let you know about it and get that live on our social media on Facebook and Instagram. Again, it is senior night, and I had said it's planned for us to live stream the senior recognition program that took place here a little while ago, and I apologize that we did not do that. I really sincerely apologize. Technical difficulties. That pretty much sums it up. I do apologize for that. If anyone got video of it, let me know. I'd love to have that so we can share it on our YouTube and our Facebook so we can get that so people can see it. So if you're watching or later on after the game is over, you're going back and watch it. If you know if you got video of it or if you know of anyone who recorded it, let me know so we can get that shared. Again, I do apologize if we So we are just about a minute away from tip-off. Let's take a quick break, and we'll have our starting lineup here in just a moment. This is BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
We're going to have introductions here in just a moment. Eli McEwen, PA man extraordinaire, going to be doing the honors here tonight. He's getting set up. We'll have it ready to go here.
He's the last one playing about national anthem.
ball. Introductions coming up here in just a moment. A few there of the Lady Pirates coming in tonight from Mount Olive, hailing from Covington County.
And the starting lineup for the visiting Lady Pirates. Number 4, Zia Carter. Number 5, Jakira Youngblood. Number 10, Kaylin McHale. Number 12, Jalea Posey. Number 25, Renia Mayberry White. And the starting lineup for your homesteading Lady Bears. Number 0, Jakayla Hunter. Number 4, Rainey Martin. Number 14, Gabby DeLone. Number 15, Chloe Sterling. And number 32, Elizabeth Burton.
All right, so there are your starting lineups for the Lady Pirates and the Lady Bears tonight here at the Jack. And looks like the Lady Pirates only have 6 dressed out tonight, so that could be a pretty, honestly, a pretty big disadvantage for them coming into tonight. Definitely not going to have the depth that our Lady Bears have coming into tonight's ball game. I want to thank our sponsors real quick, Chris C. Alpha Insurance McComb, also Pike National Bank, Franklin Ready Mix, and Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance. Thank you all very much for sponsoring us here on BSPN to make this live coverage possible. And especially as we get set up for the upcoming baseball and softball seasons, which are kicking off. Baseball will be in action tomorrow at Co-Lin. We'll talk more about that as well. If you want to get your business featured here on BSPN, we'd love to talk to you. So send us a message. Did put out a $400 deal, gets you as a sponsor for the rest of the season for the remainder of our streaming schedule. And we'd love to talk to you. As Rainey Martin gets a steal, puts it up for 2. Quick 2 for the Lady Bears. Most of the sponsorships, sports-specific sponsorships like First Pitch and all that available for baseball and softball as well. First Pitch, though, has already been spoken for baseball. But I'd love to talk to you. And you can go ahead and say it. Talk to us. Something worked out so we get your business supported so we can get our athletes here at West Lincoln supported as well through the West Lincoln Boosters Club. Lady Pirates went down, tried to score. Now Chloe Sterling, fast break to the hoop, puts it up and rolls around and goes in for 2. Chloe, one of the seniors recognized tonight. Jakayla Hunter now. Bounced out, no good. Rebound to the Lady Pirates. Kelly with that nickel. I'm saying that incorrectly, I apologize. Whistle there, and going to have the ball to be put in play by the Lady Bears. Just shy of 1 minute gone. Lady Bears already ahead. 4-0. Long pass there to Elizabeth Burton. Goes back to Rainey Martin. Martin puts it up, no good. Rebound. Rolled around, ends up going out of bounds. Possession going to the Lady Bears. Again, 4-0 your score. West Lincoln in the lead. And already got a timeout on the court. Going to be a quick timeout there for the Lady Pirates. So as I mentioned, the West Lincoln baseball team in action tomorrow at Co-Lin tomorrow afternoon. We got the schedule put up on our Facebook page. Go and check that out. Not able to pull it up while we're live streaming this thing, but yeah, go take a look at that. They'll be in action tomorrow afternoon, I believe, against North Star and Enterprise up there in Co-Lin. Just a little jamboree game. So we'll see official games won't be played as regular baseball games are. But if you want to get an early taste of Bears baseball, go see them for their home opener against Puckett next Friday night here in Lehigh. Jakayla Hunter putting up for a quick 2 for the Lady Bears, putting up 6-0. Having the ball can't lose as getting ready to to go into the strike to make this a three-point play. And that foul going to go against Mount Olive, and that one against Jalea Posey. Her first foul of the game. I tell you, they really can't afford to get any girls in foul trouble tonight. As again, they have only 6 girls dressed out tonight. Turning that into a three-point play. 9-0 your score, 6:29 showing on the clock here in the first period. Almost had a steal there. Actually, Kayla Hunter digging her hand on it, gets it over to Randy Martin, who puts up the shot. It's going to be out the back of the iron and no good. She'll get her own rebound, gets it over to Elizabeth Burton. Burton puts it up to DeLon. DeLon put it up for crazy off the corner and hit it off the mid-turn. 3-pointer there for Gabby DeLon. Have a jump ball possession there going to favor West Lincoln. They'll get it back under their offensive hoop. Molly going to go to the baseline, put it in play for West Lincoln. 6:07 to go. Over to Chloe Sterling. Sterling putting up the three. That's going to be no good as Jaquela Hunter gets the rebound. You can make an argument for that actually just being a pass. Nonetheless, Lady Bears up 14-0. We're now just over 6 minutes to go. 5:50 actually on the clock as the ball's knocked out of bounds. And West Lincoln are actually, Mount Olive going to get possession back. I don't think initially said for West Lincoln. Ball going to go out of bounds once again. And I believe this time it is going to go for West Lincoln. Martin getting it over to Chloe Sterling. Sterling in high traffic. Puts it up, no good. Ball going to go out of bounds. Off the hands of Elizabeth Burton, so Mount Olive to put it in play. Zion Carter put it in play for Mount Olive. Play, fast break there. Foul there. Kira Youngblood trying to weave through traffic, and she got fouled. She'll go to the baseline. Foul one against Rainey Martin, I believe, for a push. Bears playing high pressure man-to-man defense. Steal there by Chloe Sterling. Fast break to the hoop, and she's going to put it up under pressure. Down it, and she'll go to the charity strike to try to make it a three-point play. Now we're going against Jakira Youngblood for Mount Olive. And Sterling again at the strike to try to make this a three-point play. Puts it up. And 19-0. Now your score in favor of West Lincoln. Packed out Jack Case Gymnasium. Some West Lincoln folks sitting on this side. Some West Lincoln folks sitting over here. Martin goes to the boot, puts it up no good. Elizabeth Burton gets the rebound. Kayla Hunter putting up 2 more for West Lincoln. 4:50 to go, 21-0 your score. West Lincoln comfortably in the lead at this point. Again, they clinched first place, or the number 1 seed rather, in the 7-1A tournament. And that's the ball out of bounds. Go back to West Lincoln. Yeah, tournament going to begin on Monday. And again, according to Coach Cates, may even know the schedule this evening. Monday and probably Thursday. All that is finalized, we'll definitely let you know about it. Kylie Jurassic in the game now, going to put the ball in play. Addie Myers also in the game. by the Lady Pirates. Rancic to Sterling. And Sterling being guarded closely. She gets the ball to Rainey Martin. Martin over to Hunter. And Hunter going to put it up. And that basket's going to count. So Jacayla going to go to the line to try to make it a three-point play. There's a foul called against Renaya Mayberry White for the Lady Pirates. 3 fouls on the Lady Pirates. Each player that's committed fouls only has 1 up to this point. And they don't want to get anybody in foul trouble tonight because they only have 6 girls dressed out tonight. So that would be disastrous for Mount Olive. Lady Bears in the lead, 44-0. 4:25 to go here in the first. Thought we were going to have a jump ball, but we continued play. Now we got a whistle. Looks like Lady Pirates to get it back. Ball put into play by the Lady Pirates. Carter going down the court, loses it. And the bodies on the floor. Randy Martin finally getting it from Chloe Sterling. Gets it over to Jurassic. Puts it up, no good. Kayla Hunter was going to get the rebound, but now we got to call a jump ball. Looks like possession is going to favor Mount Olive this time. It does. Zaya Carter going to inbound the ball for the Lady Pirates. 4 minutes to go. The ball quickly knocked back out of bounds, and Mount Olive will get it right back. Kayla Hunter right there on her. You probably can see on the screen a definite size advantage Hunter has. Now the Lady Pirates trying to get it across mid-court. Nearly batted away by Chloe Sterling. Lady Pirates trying to put some points on the board. The ball goes out of bounds, and West Lincoln will get it back. Martin getting it across center court to Jurassic. Jurassic finding Addie Meyer, trying for the 3, no good. Kayla Hunter getting the rebound. Tries a shot one more time and gets it in for 2 more. 26-0 is your score. 3:20 to go here in the first period. Hunter trying to put it up again. And second time around, gets it up. 28-0. Just about 3 minutes to go. Posey has it stolen away by Sterling. Sterling going to the hoop, puts it up 2. 30-0. Lady Bears on a tear, a lot like they were against Salem last week. Salem's girls didn't score until the second half when they faced off here in Jack last week. I was looking at what happened to them. So far, Lady Bears up 30-0. 2:43 to go. It's going to be a stoppage in play as the ball went out of bounds. And West Lincoln to get it back at the baseline. Jurassic inbounds. Finds Addie Myers. Addie Myers puts it up, no good. This was going to get fouled there, but referee didn't blow a whistle. And Zaya Carter goes, puts it up, no good. Chloe Sterling with the rebound. Fast break, getting across center court. And he goes up. That's going to be a whistle and foul. And it looks like Chloe Sterling, one of our seniors tonight, to get sent to the charity strike, and she will go for 2 shots. That foul called against Aria Barnes. So far, Mount Olive has 4 fouls here in the first period, but no one's committed multiple fouls yet, so they have at least that going for them here. Chloe's first shot, it rolls out no good. And her second shot puts it up, no problem. 2 good. In the process of shooting, he'll get called for the travel. Chloe Sterling going to check out, and Brooklyn Huey going to check in. That's Rainey Martin. Across midcourt. Over to Myers. Myers got it to Huey. She's going to end up committing a travel. Just over 2 minutes to go. Mount Olive gets it back, 31-0. Their Lady Bears in the lead. Kira Youngblood trying to go to the court. Trying to go to the hoop, rather. She got fouled inbound by the Lady Pirates. Under 2 minutes to go. As Barnes passes the ball, going for three. Three-pointer put the first points on the board for Mount Olive. I believe that was Kaylin Nickel making that shot for the Lady Pirates. The Lady Bears total putting up two. Brooklyn Huey checked in a few moments ago, checking in a few minutes ago for Chloe Sterling was actually Maggie Lawson. I apologize for that. Ball just barely in bounds there at the baseline. Huey and Martin double teaming the Lady Pirate. Couldn't tell which one it was. Ball came loose. Ends up in the hands of Kylie Jurassic. It adds two to the total for the Lady Bears. 35-3. Get close to a minute to go, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Mount Olive to get it back. Out of bounds once again, and Mount Olive will have it back once again. Now Olive still in control. Carter with it now. Closely guarded there by Huey. Almost lost it though, but Olive got it in the hands of Nickel. Nickel goes to the hoop, puts up a shot. That's not going to count as he committed the offensive foul there, her first of the game. It's going to be the fifth foul to get up the first period there for Mount Olive. Andy Myers putting up a shot, no good, it rolls out. Brooklyn Huey, or rather Maggie Lofton, with the rebound, and now we got a whistle. Now Saya Carter committed her first foul of the game. I don't believe anybody on the Mount Olive roster has, as of yet, committed more than one foul. Again, that's going to be key for the Lady Pirates as they only have six suited up and ready to go tonight. Is Lofton putting up her first free throw. That's so good. 35 seconds to go here in the first frame. Lofton's second shot off the back of the iron and rolling around. Trying to decide what to do. Finally came out. Out of bounds once again. Rainey Martin's trying to get a hand on it, but the ball ended up going out of bounds. Lady Pirates now trying to inbound the ball. And Brooklyn Huey got a hand on it right as it was coming out. Coming onto the court, rather. Now Lady Bears will take control as Kylie Jurassic there at the baseline. Ball will come loose. Maggie Lofton came up with it. Now Kylie Jurassic going for the three-pointer. That was no good. Kylie Jurassic with it over to Randy Martin. possession against your Lady Bears. 16.8 seconds to go. West Lincoln up 35-3. Last few seconds here in the first period. Jump ball called. Possession is going to favor West Lincoln. Rancic once again to inbound the ball at the baseline. Over to Lofton. Batted away. Randy Martin kept it from going out of bounds. Shot put up by Jurassic and that goes into two right at the buzzer. So after one period, West Lincoln coming out strong, 37-3. West Lincoln in the lead. We'll be back in just a moment. This is BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
BSPN is a production of Strangely Warmed Media. To learn more, visit our website at strangelywarmed.media. BSPN.
Back underway here in the second period. As the Lady Pirates control half possession as of this moment. Nickel was handling the ball. Ball came loose, goes out of bounds, and Mount Olive to get it back. 7:48 to go, so we're just getting started here in the second frame. Again, West Lincoln currently comfortably in the lead, 37-3. Ball out of bounds. Honestly, I thought we were going to have a foul there, but not the case, apparently. As the ball inbounds, Nickel with it once again. Tries to get it over into the corner, and she does. Didn't see who got a hand on it. Left being closely guarded. Stripped away there. Ball can come loose, and now we got a jump ball. Possession in favor of West Lincoln once again. Sterling gets it over to Elizabeth Burton. Ball out of bounds and barely. Burton committed a travel. Mount Olive getting it back. Barnes inbounded the ball. Youngblood has it now. Going to the hoop, putting it up. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound to Maggie Lofton. And somehow committed a travel. So Mount Olive getting back at the baseline. Aria Barnes going to inbound the ball for the Lady Pirates. Being closely guarded there by Chloe Sterling. Youngblood trying to pass the ball. Not sure of exactly what happened, but Gabby DeLong committed a foul. So the Lady Pirates get it back. I don't think it might have been a push-off. Didn't exactly see what she did, but as the ball goes out of bounds yet again. Lady Pirates with it once again. Chloe Sterling getting the steal. Fast break to the hoop. Puts it up for two. That That'll make it 39-3. 6:50 to go here in the second period. Lady Pirates looking to put some more points on the board. And Zaya Carter passes the ball. Again, couldn't see who she got it to. And got a whistle. That foul going to go against Brooklyn Huey. I believe the official says she committed a push foul. Ball finally put back in play by the Lady Pirates. Putting up the shot, no good. Rebound to Elizabeth Burton. Sterling to DeLon. DeLon was going to the hoop. Now got a whistle. So that's going to go against Mount Olive. Zaya Carter's second foul of the game. And that's Gabby DeLon going to go to the charity stripe. First one bounced out, no good. Have a running clock here as the mercy rule has gone into effect. Off the rim, Chloe Sterling getting the rebound. Spins around, puts it up for two. 5:40 to go here in the second period. 41-3, West Lincoln in the lead. Yeah, we'll have a running clock here unless there's a situation like an injury or a timeout call or something like that. Another steal there. Chloe Sterling goes to the hoop, spins out, no good. Actually got the steal a moment ago. Now we got a jump ball. And possession going to favor Mount Olive. Zaya Carter gets things kicked off here for the Lady Pirates. Going down the court. Passes it to Martha Nickel. Nickel finding Youngblood in the corner and puts it up for three. 41-6 now your score. West Lincoln still very much in the lead. Sterling finding Elizabeth Burton. Burton puts it up for three. That's going to be an air ball. And the ball going to be knocked out of bounds. Gabby DeLong was trying to get a hand on it. Instead it goes out of bounds here at the bleachers. I'm told I need to play with my volume a little bit. Allie, if you're still watching, let me know how it sounds now. Ball out of bounds. West Lincoln will get it back. Chloe Sterling. Finding Elizabeth Burton. Burton finding Maggie Lofton right under the hoop, and that's going to be a travel violation. Under 3 minutes to go. Under 4 minutes to go, rather. Lady Pirates in control. Stolen away there by Chloe Sterling once again. Takes it to the hoop, puts it up for two more for the Lady Bears. Lady Pirates. It's over in the corner. And ball apparently had gone out of bounds. And now the Lady Bears will get it back. I think. Nope, Mount Olive will get it back. A whole mass of humanity down there in the corner. I couldn't really tell what was going on. Youngblood putting it up. That's going to be off the back of the iron. Chloe Sterling coming up with it. Finding Jacayla Hunter. Hunter right into the hoop for two. was Kylie Jurassic there scoring that time. Stoppage and play due to a child running onto the court. Don't see that very often. All right, Allie, if you're still watching, Allie C, I'm still playing with it. I can't figure out what's going on, so let's try that. And that. Check one. And that. I don't know what's going on. We got the Gremlins active tonight here in the technology. Ball loose on the floor. And jump ball. West Lincoln going to get it back as the possession era favors them. Still trying to, if the sound is off tonight, let me know. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with it. As Hunter puts it up for 2 more for the Lady Bears. About a minute to go. And Lady Pirates going for 3, 6 another one. Another 2-pointer there for the Lady Bears. And got a whistle. Do it here for the first half. Lady Bears going to the locker room, 51-9 lead here at Jack Case. So another half of girls basketball coming up, and then the boys game coming up in just a few moments. We'll take a timeout. Be back in just a few moments. This is BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
And we're about to get back underway here. I say that we're about to get back underway. We're having a camera issue. Okay, let me diagnose that real quick. Did, but there we go. All right, so yeah, we've been having a little audio trouble tonight, so if it sounds a little off, let me know. I'm not really sure what's wrong with it, but I will do my best to try to troubleshoot it if it's still not right. As we get started here, again, going to have a running clock here. So mercy rule very much in effect now as the Lady Bears up 51-9. And shot put up, no good by Addie Myers. Lady Pirates to get it back. And Youngblood under traffic. Almost lost it. Guarded closely there by DeLon. And ends up going out of bounds with it. And Lady Bears to get it back. 51-9 again is your score. As West Lincoln up comfortably with 7 minutes to go here in the third period. Lady Bears back in control as Gabby DeLon gets it over to Chloe Sterling. Elizabeth Burton with it now, going to put it up, and that's going to go in for 2. 53-9, 6:45 to go here in the third frame. Lady Pirates to get it back there at the baseline. So my ear away is telling me, Miss Allie C, that audio is better, so hopefully it stays that way. Another three-pointer put up there by the Lady Pirates. Jakira Youngblood, I believe that's who put that up there from Mount Olive. Shot put up, and that's going to go in. I believe that's Kylie Jurancic putting up for 2 for West Lincoln, 55-12. Shot going up. That's going to bounce out no good as Youngblood tried to put it up for 3 for the Lady Pirates. Jump ball and possession going to favor West Lincoln. .5:24 to go as Chloe Sterling with the ball across center court gets it over to Elizabeth Burton. And Burton going to get called for the travel. And Mount Olive to get it back near the Jack Pack. You can see we do have a lot of folks here tonight watching some basketball here in Flea Hop. Ball knocked out of bounds. And West Lincoln will get it back there in front of the Mount Olive bench. Less than 5 to go here in the third period. Sterling to DeLon. DeLon back to Sterling. And finding Addie Myers there and almost in the corner. And I believe that was a 2-pointer. Yep, that was good for 2. She had her feet just inside the arc. 57-12 now. West Lincoln leads as the Lady Pirates trying to overcome that full court press. Actually, they're like they're a man-to-man right now. Yeah, Jurancic getting the steal. Goes to the hoop, and that's going to be no good. They're going to have a foul there on Aria Barnes, her second foul of the game, and send Jurancic to the free throw line. Puts up the first one with no problem. And several subs checking in now for West Lincoln. So I see Haley Wallace checking in, Sally Case, I believe, is checked in. Let's see. No. I'll try to get those in a moment. Jurassic putting up her second one. That was going to be good. See Sarah Logan coming in. Zanaya Newton. Sarah Logan checking in as well. See Maggie Lofton in there as well. As the ball's knocked out of bounds, Haley Wallace getting it back in play over to Newton. Newton. That's going to be no good by Addie Grace Bruce. As the ball goes out of bounds, Mount Olive to get it back. I think that might be all the subs. If not, I apologize. And ball going to roll out of bounds and off the hands of one of the Lady Bears, so Mount Olive will get it back at the baseline. Ball back in play. I believe that's going to go back to West Lincoln. Nope, going to go back to Mount Olive. Get close to 2 minutes to go, and was the ball even ever inbounds? I'm not sure. Mount Olive will get another crack at it here. As shot put up, that's going to be no good there. Air ball by Youngblood, and now ball goes out of bounds. West Lincoln. Well, they initially signaled for West Lincoln. It's going to be Mount Olive getting it back to the baseline. Close to 1:30 to go. As Carter tried to drive to the hoop, ball came loose. Now, three-pointer put up. That's going to be no good by the Lady Pirates. Possession now going to West Lincoln as Newton comes up with it after Maggie Lofton got it back. Shot being put up by Addie Grace Bruce. That's no good. Rebound to Sarah Logan. Tried to put up the shot. It's going to be blocked by one of the Lady Pirates. Now Mount Olive coming down the court. And shot rolled out no good, and Lady Bears end up coming up with it. Didn't really tell there for a second, but Zanaya Newton now with it. Under heavy pressure. Found Logan. Logan put up the three, no good. Lady Bears still with it as Bruce had the ball and commits a travel. So Lady Pirates will get it back. Close to 30 seconds to go here in the third period. Lady Pirates across midcourt. It's going to be Carter with it now. Carter under pressure. Finds Posey. Posey over to Youngblood. Try for the three, no good. And rebound to Mickle. Mickle going to get fouled. And that foul going to go against Addie Grace Bruce. Mickle going to go to the charity stripe. Right at the buzzer. So we got to dispense with that before we can have the end of period timeout. Actually, we're going to just put 1 minute, or 1 second rather, back on the clock. And the foul was called before the buzzer. And Nichols' first shot, that's going to go in and good. Kayla Nichols' second shot coming up for the Lady Pirates, and she puts it up, and that's going to roll out no good. Rebound to the Lady Bears, and that is going to do it for the third. Again, I want to thank our sponsors, Chris C., Alpha Insurance, Macomb, Pike National Bank, Franklin Ready Mix, and Corey Myers, Higginbotham Insurance in Brookhaven. We'll take a timeout. Be back in just a moment. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Quarter starting off here. Lady Pirates to get the ball first. Zaya Carter finds Youngblood and puts it up for three for the Lady Pirates. 59-16 your score. 7:45 to go here in the fourth period. As Anaya Newton got the ball to Bruce. That bounces out no good. Now Newton thought about taking it. Decided not to once she got the ball. Now she takes the three, and that's going to bounce off the back of the iron. Bruce there with the rebound. Back over to Newton. Newton trying to keep it from going out of bounds, but it's going to go right in front of Coach Huey there. And so the Lady Pirates getting it back there right at the scorer's table. And ball out of bounds, or rather, I'm not really sure what happened. Nonetheless, Lady Bears getting it back. Bruce putting it up. That bounced out the iron, no good. And now the Lady Pirates come down the court. And that's going to be Kaylin Nickel committing the travel there to get the ball back to the Bears. .6:30 to go here. Before it's all said and done. Bruce is trying to put it up. Ball going to be knocked out of bounds. I believe that was by Zaya Carter. Bruce trying to put it up and just couldn't get away from all that pressure. Shot put up by the Lady Pirates. That's going to be number 4, Zaya Carter. Putting up a three from Mount Olive. 5:40 to go, rather. Here in the fourth is Anaya Newton. Finding Brooklyn Huey, trying for the three. That's no good. Rebound to the Lady Pirates. As Nickel tried to drive to the hoop, and that's going to be no good as the ball knocked out of bounds by one of the Lady Bears. So Mount Olive to get it back at the baseline. And got another whistle there. The ball apparently gone back out of bounds. Zaya Carter to inbound it once again. And now got another whistle. This one going to go against Mount Olive. It's Jalea Posey picking up her second foul of the game. Newton over to Sally Case, who checked into the ball game at some point. Case tried to fire it up, no good. Rebound going to Haley Wallace. Tried to put it up, and that's also going to be no good. Ball out of bounds, and Mount Olive will get it back at the baseline. Carter trying to weave in and out of traffic. And that's going to be a foul going against Rainey Martin. she had a reach-in foul there called on her. 3:45 to go, 59-19. Lady Bears up comfortably and clinching the #1 seed in the Region 7 1A tournament to be held here starting next Monday night here at the Jack. Another foul there against the Lady Bears. This one going against Haley Wallace. So we'll get that schedule as soon as it's available. We'll get that posted to our social media. Still unsure of media coverage at this point. We'll let you know as soon as we make all those decisions. As Shakira Youngblood putting it up 2 more there for the Lady Pirates. Yeah, unsure as of right now of what kind of media coverage we're going to have, but we'll decide that over the next couple of days as we got a jump ball in the meantime and possession favoring West Lincoln. So likewise with the tournament schedule, as soon as the media coverage is decided, we'll let you know. And we'll get that information out to you on our social media. Shot put up, that's going to bounce out and go back to the Lady Pirates. 2:30 to go. So just about over here at the Jack. And ball going to be knocked out of bounds, and Lady Bears will get it back. Haley Wallace inbound into Rainey Martin. And Martin finding Sanaya Newton. Back to Martin. Martin going to drive to the hoop, puts it up, rolls out. And rebound going to the Lady Pirates. And that's going to be Youngblood trying to put it up for 3. That's no good. Rebound to Wallace. And going to get a little too close there to the out of bounds line as the ball does indeed go out of bounds, and Mount Olive will get it back. Minute 30 to go. Ball came loose. Mount Olive gets it back. As Youngblood ends up losing it, gets it over to Zanaya Newton. Rather unintentionally, I'm sure. And Newton. I believe she's going to get fouled. Yep, she is. That's going to go against Zaya Carter, the 3rd foul of the game. Less than a minute to go. Ball out of bounds once again. Lady Bears to get it back yet again. Thought maybe Rainey Martin had gotten a hand on it, but ball went back to the Lady Bears, and I believe that was Bruce trying to put up a shot. That's going to be no good as she'll go to the charity. Actually, it's going to be Sally Case going to the charity stripe. And that foul going against Jakira Youngblood, her 2nd of the game. 25 seconds to go. And it's Case's first free throw off the back of the iron. 2nd one coming up. Clock continuing to run down to about 16 seconds. And 2nd shot going to roll out, no good. And got another jump ball. Looks like they're just going to let it run out here. Possession would favor Mount Olive. And ball put back into play, and that's the buzzer. And yo, folks, you can wrap it up in green and white as your Lady Bears defeat the Lady Pirates 59-21 here at the Jack. Well, the boys game coming up next. Pirates and Bears squaring off here at the Jack and on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. We'll be back shortly right here. Stick around. underway here on BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. Jonathan Tullis live from the Jack, as tonight the Bears and the Pirates squaring off. And Bears coming in tonight with a record of 8-16, and 7-12 will be the record for the Pirates.
For the visiting Pirates. Number 0, Hayden Payne.
Now we have the starting lineup coming
Number
up.
1, Gregory Jackson. Number 3, Cardarius Reese. Number 5, Zachary Taylor. And number 10, Edward Bagat. And it's our lineup for Homesteading Bears. Number 1, Sam Barfoot. Number 11, Josh Quinn. Number 12, Maddox Johnson. Number 21, Larry Hilson. Number 24, Lee Bells.
And there are your starters for the Pirates and the Bears. So, again, mentioned that the region tournament starts on Monday night here at the Jack Case Gym at West Lincoln. And do have tournament seating on the line here, as whichever team wins tonight will get the 3 seed on the boys' side of the bracket, in the boys' bracket. So, must-win situation for West Lincoln to get a favored spot, or a more favorable spot, rather, in the region tournament. As tip-off has happened, and Mount Olive will get it first. And I apologize, I don't have a roster available for Mount Olive, as they are coming out fast and certainly have some size on their side, and shot being called off as there was a jump ball. Possession going to favor West Lincoln. Lee Fell sitting at the bar foot all the way down at the end of the court. Ball ends up coming loose as he was trying to get it to Larry Hilson. So ball ultimately going to go out of bounds, and going to go to West Lincoln there in front of the Mount Olive bench. Ball out of bounds once again. Should be going back to West Lincoln. Again, this is the final regular season game for both of these teams tonight, as region tournament seeding is definitely on the line here. Winner will be the 3 seed in the region tournament on the boys bracket. Lee Fells now with the ball, guarded closely to Sam Barfoot. Barfoot to Josh Quinn. Fells back with it now over to Larry Hilson. Barfoot. Nobody scored as of yet, as Josh Quinn gets it to Larry Hilson once again. Barfoot. Bears just cannot find a shot just as of yet. Still passing it. Heavy defense there by the Pirates. And ball going to be whistled dead. And that's number 5 for Mount Olive, picking up his first foul, first team foul for Mount Olive. Also between games, want to congratulate Chloe Sterling, recognized for crossing the 1,000 career point threshold. And according to her mom, she is at 1,094 points as of tonight. So congratulations to Chloe, one of the seniors for the Lady Bears, on that milestone. Chloe, if you didn't know, is a commit to Southwest to play tennis. She was definitely good on that court as well. Josh Quinn under pressure, trying to get a shot off. That's going to be rejected as he goes to the ground. Does get up. So that's going to be another foul against number 5 for Mount Olive, as Quinn going to go to the free throw line, trying to get some points on the board for West Lincoln. Josh Quinn, one of the seniors recognized tonight. For the Bears, as his first shot is no good. So one more shot coming up for Josh Quinn after that foul. And next one off the iron as well. Rebound to Mount Olive. Now number 0 coming down the court. Bears trying to anticipate their move. And Lee Fell's got a hand on it, ended up knocking that out of bounds. So Mount Olive will get it back at the baseline at their offensive end of the court. And thought the ball was out of bounds, and number one for Mount Olive ended up actually going into the stands. And the ball ultimately ended up going out of bounds. So now West Lincoln to get it back at the baseline. Now we got another whistle. Thought we had a timeout on the court, but doesn't look like we do. Maddox Johnson gets it across center court. Trying to find somebody to pass it to. Finds Fells to his left. Fells under pressure. Trying to find an open man. Can't do it as of yet. Drives to the hoop. Puts up the shot. And going to be ruled no good. Shot didn't go in anyway, but he committed a travel, according to the referee. So about 6 minutes to go here in the first. We are still scoreless. Now Olive driving to the hoop. Number one puts up a shot, no good, but we do have a whistle. I believe this one's going to go against West Lincoln to send the Pirates to the free throw line. And it's going to be a foul against Sam Barfoot. It was a reach-in foul, his first of the game. The team's first of the period. 5:50 to go. And that's number one for Mount Olive going to the charity stripe. His first shot. And rolled out, no good. Bounced there for a second, but ultimately does end up coming out. Second shot going up, that one goes in. So Mount Olive first on the board, 1-0. Josh Quinn getting the ball from Lee Fells. Finding Maddox Johnson. Johnson putting up the shot, bounced out, no good. And Mount Olive, a couple of players try to keep the ball from going out of bounds. Ultimately ends up out of bounds, and that's going to be West Lincoln getting it back. I tell you, Mount Olive has some speed on him. Now they get the ball, driving down the court, number 3. Trying to figure out what he wants to do. Gets it to 0. 0 finding 10, finding Leon's 3 over in the corner. 10 getting it back. Intercepted there by Sam Barfoot. Johnson now with the ball, trying to find somebody, finds Josh Quinn. Johnson under pressure, drives to the hoop, puts it up, and that's going to roll in for 2. West Lincoln in the lead. And going to have a timeout on the court. We'll take a timeout, be back in just a moment. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Underway here at the Jack on senior night, and I do want to shout out our seniors that were recognized tonight for the Bears. Larry Hilson, Josh Quinn, and manager Caden Alford. For the Lady Bears, Chloe Sterling, Elizabeth Burton, and Addie Myers, as well as manager Palin Smith. Thanks them very much for their time with the Bears. And basketball still happening here. Pass to Josh Quinn. A couple of bodies end up on the floor. So we got a whistle, unsure of how this is going to play out. All right, so the Bears are going to get it back. That was a foul on number 1 for Mount Olive. He nearly got the got a steal there. Sam Barfoot manages to put a hand on it. Maddox Johnson trying to get back across mid-stripe and does. Looking, finds Fells. And Lee Fells going to commit travel there with 4:25 to go. Bears up 2-1. So low-scoring affair here so far at the Jack. There's number 0 from Mount Olive, finds 4 on his left. 3, driving to the hoop, lays it up, no good. Rebound, still loose. Number 3 comes up with it from Mount Olive, puts it up to 2. So Mount Olive off to a 1-point lead, 3-2. Midway through the first period. Low-scoring affair happening here so far. Larry Hilson finding Maddox Johnson. Josh Quinn now with it over to Lee Fells. Bears trying to set up a shot here. Sam Barfoot now has to rock over to Josh Quinn to his left. Just having a time finding a clear opening here to take a shot. Fells with it now, putting up the three-pointer. That's going to bounce off the iron, no good. Mount Olive ultimately coming up with it as 0. Drives down the court to the hoop, going to put it up, no good. Defense, good defense there by Maddox Johnson. Mount Olive gets it back, rolls around on the layup. That's going to go in for 2 more for the Pirates. 5-2 in favor of Mount Olive. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the first period. Sam Barfoot weaving through traffic, puts it up for 2 more for the Bears. Still ahead 1-0, or by 1 point rather, 5-4. It's number 3 for the Pirates. Looking, finding a lane. Finds number 1 under the hoop. Puts it up, and that's going to be a whistle. And I believe this one's going to go against West Lincoln. And that foul going to go against Larry Hilson, his first foul of the game. First shot by number 1 off the iron. And second shot put up. That's also going to be no good. As the Bears come up with it, Maddox Johnson with the ball now. And nearly had it stolen away by one of the Pirates. Josh Quinn comes up with it. Quinn trying to get it over to Fells, and that's going to come off one of the Pirates. So the Bears will get it back near the scorer's table. 2:21 to go here in the first period. Lee Fells inbound the ball to Maddox Johnson. Johnson across midcourt. Finds Lee Fells to his right. Fells finding Barfoot over in the corner. Over to Larry Hilson. Again, trying to set something up here. Just about 2 minutes to go on the clock. Barfoot with it now, finding Josh Quinn. Bears, like I said, just really having a hard time getting the shot off. And the Pirates do definitely have a size advantage over West Lincoln. So West Lincoln trying to control the tempo here. As we get down to nearly a minute and a half to go. Maddox Johnson puts it up. That's going to be no good if Sam Barfoot gets the rebound, lays it up. Puts it up right up for 2. Bears back in the lead, 6-5. Minute 20 to go here in the first period. And now number 1 puts it up for the Pirates. That's going to be 2 more on the board for them. So yet another lead change here as Mount Olive leads 7-6. Get down to about a minute to go here in the first. And got a whistle. And it's going to be a timeout on the court. Called by the Mount Olive coach. I want to take a minute to thank our sponsors here on PSPN. I want to thank Chris C. Alpha Insurance McComb. Also want to thank Pike National Bank, Franklin Ready Mix, and Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance for sponsoring the Lady Bears and the Bears three-pointers this basketball season. Baseball getting kicked off this weekend, believe it or not. Bears in action tomorrow afternoon at Co-Lin, taking on Enterprise and Lloydstar. A little one afternoon tournament at Co-Lin. Home opener next week against the Puckett Wolves. And if you remember, baseball went to the first round of the playoffs last year and ended up losing to Puckett in the first round. So a little bit of a rematch there. Shot put up by Mount Olive, no good. They still got the ball though. Driving to the hoop, and that's going to be no good. Well, we do have a whistle. Another foul going against Sam Barfoot, his second of the game. That's going to send number 1 of the Pirates to the charity stripe. First shot in, good. Sam Collins going to check in to give Barfoot a minute to rest his bones. Next shot, that's going to be in and good as well. So 9-6, Mount Olive in the lead. 46 seconds to go. Yes, Mount Olive driving to the hoop once again. Puts it up, and that's going to bounce out no good. Ball's loose, going to go out of bounds. And West Lincoln will get it back. 33 seconds to go here in the first period. We've been playing a good while now. A long first period. Getting down to 22 seconds to go. 20 seconds now as Maddox Johnson finding Josh Quinn. 12 seconds to go. Hilson. Collins puts it up for 2. 3 seconds to go. And shot from midcourt at the buzzer. I thought that was actually going to go in. All right, so the Pirates head to the break with a 1-point lead. We'll be back in just a moment after a crazy first period. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Getting back underway here. Mount Olive will get it first. As number 3 driving to the hoop for the Pirates. Air ball there. And Bears were trying to get the rebound, but we got a whistle. There's going to be a foul against number 4 for the Pirates, his first of the game. Lee Fells going to inbound the ball to Maddox Johnson. Johnson driving across midcourt. Finding Josh Quinn, putting it up for the 3. That's going to bounce out no good. And the ball going to go out of bounds. I believe it's going to be, West Lincoln getting it back. Lee Fells finding over to Josh Quinn. Quinn and got a foul there on Mount Olive. That's going to be a reach-in foul on number 1, his second foul of the game. An obvious reach-in foul as well. Johnson comes across center court to have Lee Fells. Sam Collins with the rock now, back to Fells. Fells under pressure. Gets the ball over to Josh Quinn. Quinn going for the three. That's going to be an air ball. As the ball goes out of bounds, and Mount Olive will get it back. 7:14 to go here in the second period. Steal there by West Lincoln, getting it back. I believe that was Collins that got his hand on it initially. And ball going to go out of bounds. West Lincoln will get it back near the scores table. And Maddox Johnson going to get it back. They're going to get it across midcourt. Going to drive, finds Lee Fells. Fells putting up the three. That's going to be a quarter line to hit him off the mid-shirt. Three-pointer for West Lincoln. 11-9 your score. West Lincoln up by 2. 6:42 to go in the second period. Number 10 putting up a three-pointer of his own for Mount Olive. That's going to be a brick. Rebound, though, is good for 2 for Mount Olive. So we're tied at 11. Quinn over to Maddox Johnson. Johnson put up the court line to pick him up the insurance three-pointer. 14-11. 6:10 to go in the first half. Now number 4 for Mount Olive, dishing it, finding number 3. 3 for Mount Olive. We got a three-point shootout happening here in Flea Hop as we're tied up again at 14 all. Maddox Johnson finding Josh Quinn. Quinn over to Lee Fells. Fells finding Sam Collins. And layup rolled out. Mount Olive coming back up with it across midcourt now. Number 0. Dishes it to number 1 on his right. Set up for a play. 5.5 to go. And 0 finding 3. 3 putting up a three-pointer. That's off the back of the iron and no good. Now number 1 for Mount Olive putting up another three-pointer for the Pirates. 17-14 is your score. 5:15 to go. And long pass there. And we're trying to get it to Sam Collins, but couldn't quite make it happen as number 3 for Mount Olive comes up with it. Number 1 weaving through traffic, and now let's say he's committed to travel. So West Lincoln to get it back in front of their bench. Right where Caden Alford is sitting. Caden named the best manager in Southwest Mississippi by Y'all Sports not too long ago. Collins figuring out what he wants to do, gets it to Lee Fells. Fells under pressure, puts up a shot, it's off the back of the iron and no good. There's the Pirates. Putting up, no good. Rebound by the Mount Olive. Maddox Johnson there with the steal. Johnson being guarded closely, finally gets it across center court. And tried to find Collins. Collins able to get it over the roof. He picks up the court line and hits it with the insurance three-pointer. We're tied up at 17. 4:12 to go here in the second period. Number 3 from Mount Olive, gonna put up his own 3, and that's off the backboard, no good. Another shot blocked there by Maddox Johnson. 0, putting it up, no good. That's another miss for the Pirates. Rebound, put it up, no good. And now we got a whistle. I believe it's gonna send the Pirates to the charity stripe. And it will. It's gonna be first foul of the game against Sam Collins. Send number 3 to the line for Mount Olive. 3:50 to go here in the second period. First one off the back of the iron, no good. And Sam Barfitt going to check back into the game for Josh Quinn. So number 3 putting up his shot. That's going to be no good. Fells coming across midcourt. Under pressure, guarded close. Trying to find an open man. Finds Maddox Johnson. And we're going to have another whistle there against Mount Olive. Reach-in foul on number 2. Another obvious reach-in foul there. 3:33 to go. Mount Olive with 3 fouls here in the period. West Lincoln with only 1. Maddox Johnson with it now, trying to set up a play. Weaves through traffic, drives to the hoop, and that's going to be no good on the layup. Mount Olive there. Getting the rebound now, in control. Number 3, passing it. Number 4, putting up a three-pointer. That's going to be no good as it rolls out. Rebound to the Bears. Sam Collins coming up with it, getting to Maddox Johnson. Johnson taking his time, getting across center court. Trying to get it over through the legs of one of Mount Olive's players, but instead he comes up with it. And that's going to be a shot put up by the Pirates, no good. Rebound there to Collins. Again, Maddox Johnson with the ball, taking his time, getting across center court. Johnson finding Barfoot. To Fells. Fells putting it up. That's going to bounce out. Roll out, no good. As now. Shot put up by the Pirates. That's going to be an air ball. Now West Lincoln coming across center court. Maddox Johnson finding Lee Fells. Fells driving to the hoop, and now we got a whistle. And the Mount Olive fans wanted a travel, but instead they're going to get a push foul on number 4 of Mount Olive. Shot put up by the Bears, no good. Lee Fells tried to get a hand on it. One of the Pirates sends it out of bounds at the baseline. So with 1:43 to go here in the second period, tied at 17. Been tied here for several minutes now. Collins. Guarded close. Trying to get the ball away. Mount Olive gets a hand on it. Drives to the hoop. That's going to roll out no good. Is West Lincoln going to get it back after the ball goes out of bounds. 1:20 to go here in the second period. Tied at 17. Lee Fells over to Maddox Johnson. Johnson coming across midcourt. Finds Collins. Collins to Josh Quinn. And got a jump ball. And possession going to favor West Lincoln. 1:09 to go here in the second. Pirates got a hand on it as the ball went out of bounds. Or I thought they did, but they're saying it came off of West Lincoln. So Pirates to get it back near center court. Over near the bleachers. Home side of the bleachers. Mount Olive in control once again as Zero. Handling the ball, gets it over to one to his right. Finding 12. And ball going to go out of bounds. Fells guarded closely. Over to Larry Hilson. Now we got a whistle. Going to be a reach-in foul against number 12 for Mount Olive. And West Lincoln firmly in the bonus, so they're going to go to the line to shoot two. Larry Hilson to do the honors. Looking to break this tie at 17. And Hilson's first shot going to roll out. He'll get one more shot at the free throw line. And second shot going up. That one's going to go in. West Lincoln up by 1 as we get down to close to 30 seconds to go in the half. And got a whistle. And gonna have a foul called against West Lincoln. This one gonna go against Josh Quinn, his first foul of the game. Bears second of the period. 12 putting up a three-pointer for Mount Olive. That's gonna be no good. Rebound to Maddox Johnson. And Johnson gonna try to get across center court, and he does. Heavy traffic though, trying to find somebody to get the ball to. Broken up by the Pirates. And this is going to be a push foul against, Larry Hilson, his second foul of the game. So 15 seconds to go. West Lincoln up by 1, 18-17. Mount Olive to get the ball back. As we get down to 10 seconds to go. And putting it up, that's going to be no good. Rebound to Maddox Johnson. Johnson finding Kells. Mount Olive getting the steal. That's going to be no good as the buzzer sounds as the ball goes out of bounds. And actually, it was a foul there. That one called against Lee Fells on a push-off. So that'll send the Pirates to the free throw line, as they ruled he was in the act of shooting. So as he was fouled, and actually they put 0.3 seconds back on the clock. So second period not quite over yet, folks. This is number 0 for the Pirates at the charity stripe. And first one bounced off the rim, no good. Second shot coming up. Again, 0.3 seconds, 0.3 seconds to go. And as a foul was called just before the buzzer sounded. And second shot rolls around. And we're going to go to the locker room, all knotted up at 18. That's the tail of the tape for the first half here at the Jack. But we'll be back in just a few moments. Again, I want to shout out our sponsors, Chris C., Alpha Insurance Macomb, Pike National Bank, Franklin Ready Mix, and Corey Myers, Higginbotham Insurance in Brookhaven. So we'll talk to you in just a few minutes here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network, for the second half.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Halftime is up. We are getting back underway. Tied at 18 as the third period about to get underway here. As Mount Olive in control first. Number 1 with it, finds number 0. Zero taking his time. Finds number 1, drives to the hoop, and bounced out no good. Rebound to Larry Hilson. Lee Fells now with it, finding Josh Quinn down the court. Maddox Johnson putting up the 3. That's going to bounce off the rim. Lee Fells with the rebound. No good on the shot. That's going to have a jump ball. And possession going to favor West Lincoln. Ball inbounded. Josh Quinn going to put up a three-pointer. That's going to be no good. An air ball there, recovered by Mount Olive. As the ball goes out of bounds, and that's going to be West Lincoln's ball. Maddox Johnson with the ball now. Guarded close. Figuring out what he wants to do with it. Gets it over to Lee Fells to his left. And Fells taking his time. Finding Maddox Johnson behind him. To kind of reset here as we got 6:45 to go, so just started the second half. Johnson driving to the hoop, and that's going to roll out. As Josh Quinn comes up with it, Larry Hilson now with it, trying to put it up, no good. Jostling for the ball, Mount Olive ends up coming up with it as they drive down the court. Number 1 with it now. Pass broken up there by Maddox Johnson, and the ball going to go out of bounds. And I believe it's going to go back to Mount Olive. Again, tied at 18. That's the way we went to the locker room. Still that way here, just under 2 minutes into the second half. Mount Olive taking their time. Number 0 finding number 3. 1 putting up the three-pointer. That's going to bounce off the rim. Rebound rather, by Sam Barfoot. Johnson to bring it across the court. He does. Going fast, driving to the hoop. Trying to get it over to Larry Hilson, but the ball knocked out of bounds, and West Lincoln to get it back at the baseline. We have 5:51 to go. And the official stopping play for a Pirate who is trying to tie his shoe. Get back underway here now. Fells finding Maddox Johnson. Johnson putting up the three-pointer. That's going to be a court as it hit him off the bench. A three-pointer for West Lincoln, taking a 21-18 lead with 5:40 to go here in the third period. And number one over to number three in the corner. Thought about taking a shot. Gets it over to number one. And the ball came loose. Recovered by the Pirates. They put up their own three. We're tied back at 21. 9:10 to go here in the third frame. Maddox Johnson gets it from Lee Fells. Johnson figuring out where to go with it. Weaves through traffic, puts up a shot. Rolled out, rebound to the Pirates. Number three came up with it, got it to 0-0, bringing it across center court, back over to three. And got a whistle, gonna be a foul against West Lincoln. This one gonna go against Maddox Johnson, his first of the game for a push. Number one with it now, over to 0. Zero with it once again, finding 10 in the corner. Number one trying to get the ball over to number 3 under the rim, but that's going to go out of bounds. And the Bears will get it back. Lee Fells sending it all the way across the court to Sam Barfoot. Barfoot dishes it to Larry Hilson. Oh my goodness, that rolls out. Oh, that would have been an awesome play there. And it's the Pirates coming up with it. Shot put up by number 10. Oh, that's going to be no good. Rebound to the Bears. Larry Hilson coming up with it, getting it to Maddox Johnson. And Johnson finding Lee Fells once again. Sam Barfoot under heavy guard over to Lee Fells. And Fells weaving through traffic to try to take a shot. That's going to be no good. Some folks wanted a foul, but nothing doing. Maddox Johnson putting up a three. That's going to roll out. Sam Barfoot gets the rebound, puts it in for 2, and West Lincoln in the lead once again, 23-21. 3:26 to go here in the third period. As Mount Olive with it, and now going to have a foul there. I believe it's going to be on Sam Barfoot, and it is for a block. His third foul of the game. Larry Hilson going to check out, and Sam Collins going to check back in. 3:17 to go here in the third frame. West Lincoln up 23-21, so hanging on by a thread. Shot put up by the Pirates. That's going to be in for 3. The camera issue. We'll try to fix that. And there we go. Back in just in time. Somebody's going to the free throw line, and it's like it was a push-off foul called on Josh Quinn. It's going to be the second foul of the game. And it's number 1 from Mount Olive goes to the line to add to their lead, or try to add to their lead. First one in with no problem. Pirates now up 25-23. One more shot to go here at the free throw line. Bounced a little bit, but it to win in. 26-23 is now your score. Lee Fells now with the ball for the Bears, putting up the shot, gonna roll out. As number 0 comes up with it. And that is going to be good for 2 more for the Pirates. 28-23 now your score. Bears need to put some points on the board here. Need to stop this bleeding. Shot put up by Sam Collins. That rolled out, no good. Rebound. Sam Barfoot was trying to get a hand on it. One of the Pirates was also jostling for it. Ball ends up going out of bounds. And going to be West Lincoln ball at the baseline under their offensive hoop. Josh Quinn putting it up for 3. That's going to bounce out, no good. And timeout on the court, called by Mount Olive. So we'll take a timeout. Be back in just a moment. This is BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. Underway here. 2:04 to go here in the third period. As Mount Olive getting the ball back. Trying to get it across center court. They do. Number 10 with it now. Gonna drive to the hoop through traffic. That's gonna fall out, no good. I believe the basket's gonna count, as I believe it's gonna go against West Lincoln. And basket does count. So foul going against Sam Barfoot, his 4th foul of the game. Larry Hilson about to check back in. And he is going to check in for Barfoot. So number 3 at the charity stripe for the Pirates. 30-23 your score, Mount Olive in the lead. And that's going to be off the rim. Lee Fells comes up with it, gets it across center court, weaves through traffic, puts up the shot. That's going to be no good. We do have a whistle. That's going to be a charge called against Mount Olive. That's going to send Lee Fells to the charity stripe. Number 0 picking up that foul for the Pirates, his first of the game. Off the backboard, no good. Fells will get one more shot at it. And that one rolled out a little bit, but it went in. The Pirates still ahead by 6, 1:40 to go here in the third period. Pirates still with it, going to the hoop and pick it up for 2. 32-24, 1:30 to go in the third frame. Max Johnson coming across center court, trying to pass the ball, comes off of one of the Pirates, but he got it back. Pirates now getting it back once again. The ball had come loose yet again. Air ball there, another shot put up. That's going to be good for 2 for Mount Olive. And another timeout on the floor. Mount Olive now ahead by 10 as Cade Lawford comes out to wipe some moisture off the court. The crowd. Referee said he missed the spot. Let's see if he tries to fire him up again. And nope, he decided just to let him roll. So, nope, dog to the jack pack there. So we got a full timeout on the court. We'll take a timeout. 34-24 your score. Mount Olive in the lead. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Getting back underway here, West Lincoln to get it back after the timeout. Max Johnson gets the ball from Lee Fells. Johnson weaving across his guard. Back to Fells to his right. Fells getting it to Collins. Collins finding Fells once again. Fells weaving through traffic, goes to the hoop, rolls out, but we got a whistle. I believe he's going to go back to the stripe after getting fouled. And he will. That'll go against number 10 of Mount Olive, his first of the game. As Fells will go shoot two at the free throw line. First one, that's good. So Fells to shoot one more. West Lincoln still down by 9 at this point. Make that 8. 34-26, Mount Olive still in the lead. 46 seconds to go in the third period. Zero now with it for the Pirates. Finding one in the corner. 25 seconds to go. Trying to find someone who's open. Finds number 3 under the hoop. Puts it up, no good. Rebound to the Bears. As Maddox Johnson almost had it stolen away from him, but comes up with it. Drives to the hoop. And it's going to not be good, but we got a foul. So that one going against number 1. His third of the game. Going to send Maddox Johnson to the free throw line this time. Bears now, Mount Olive in the bonus. As West Lincoln has 4 fouls in this period. Johnson's first shot in and good. But West Lincoln now within 7. 12 seconds to go. Again here in the third period. Johnson's second shot. That's up and good. So Mount Olive's lead quickly trimmed to just 6. Getting down to the last seconds here in the third period. And three-point attempt at the buzzer. That's going to come off the backboard. And that's going to do it for the third period. We go to the fourth. Mount Olive up 34-28. We'll be back in just a moment. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Fourth period about to get started here as Mount Olive going to inbound the ball first. Bears trailing 34-28. Still anybody's ball game at this point. And shot put up. Bounced around a little bit. And got a little jostle for the ball there. Bears come up with it. And Mount Olive got a hand on it. And ball goes out of bounds. And thought the ball had come off of one of the Pirates, but the referees disagreed. As Mount Olive gets it back, drives to the hoop. And shot went in, but he committed the travel, so that's no good. Score remains 34-28, 7:34 to go in regulation. Lee Fells getting ready to inbound the ball. Maddox Johnson going across the court to Josh Quinn. Quinn finding Larry Hilson, puts it in for two. Bears continuing to chip away as the Pirates now only lead by 34-30. Bears closing the gap here in just the last few minutes. Jack Patton coming alive. Three-point attempt by the Pirates. Right off the backboard. Rebound to Larry Hilson. That's Maddox Johnson. Finding Lee Fells. Fells to Sam Collins. Collins guarded close. Finding Fells once again. And Fells under heavy pressure gets it over to Sam Collins. Collins puts it up, no good. So the Pirates going to come back up with it. 34-30 your score with the Pirates in the lead. Just under 6:30 to go in the fourth. Shot put up, that's going to go in. That'll make it 36-30, 6:15 to go. Maddox Johnson trying to figure out what he wants to do with it. Finds Larry Hilson. Hilson, rather Collins trying to pass it to Josh Quinn, but ball came loose. Pirates came up with it. Now we got a whistle. Not really sure what occurred here. Evidently, West Lincoln got a technical foul called. Now, looks like it might have been against. Might have been against the coach. Not sure. No number on the board. You see number 1 at the free throw line. Second shot up and good. I'm not sure exactly what occurred. We apparently did have a technical called on West Lincoln. 37-30 your score, 5:55 to go here in the third period. And now Olive taking their time. Trying to slow down the tempo here a little bit. Number 0 now with it now for the Pirates. Number 5 putting up a shot, rolls out, no good. Rebound to Lee Fells, and we got a whistle. And they're going to say the ball went out of bounds, so the Bears getting it back anyway. Maddox Johnson with the ball, cross center court. And trying to find Larry Hilson, but had it stolen away by the Pirates, but they committed the travel before he could get it passed off. That was number 3 for the Pirates. Or actually, no, it was a foul by one of the Pirates. Number 10, his second foul of the game. One referee that called the travel, another one called something else. Nonetheless, Bears have possession now as Maddox Johnson figuring out what he wants to do with it. Finds Lee Fells. And Fells finds Sam Barfoot. And Barfoot goes for the shot. We got a whistle. number 10, committing his third foul of the game as Barfoot was shooting. I believe they're going to say he pushed. And well, no, they're going to say Barfoot was not in the act of shooting. So Barfoot now going for the shot. That's off the backboard. Lee Fells going for the three-pointer. That rolled out. Larry Hilson comes up with the rebound. Now we got a whistle. Reach-in foul on number 0 of the Pirates. So Mount Olive already up to 3 fouls here in the fourth period. Lee Fells with it. Put up a wobbly shot and it goes in for 2. 37-32, 4:50 to go here in the fourth. Bears still trail, but they're still alive. Number 3, over to number 5. 5 driving to the hoop, rolls out. Rebound to the Bears. Sam Barfoot coming up with it. Now Maddox Johnson coming across the court on a fast break. Drives to the hoop, rolls out. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and West Lincoln to get it back. As they're saying, it went off one of the Pirates. As number 12 checks in for number 10. Again, I apologize, I don't have a roster for Mount Olive. Lee Fells putting up the three-pointer. Air ball, but Larry Hilson gets it back to Fells. Maddox Johnson with it now. Figuring out where he wants to go. 4:10 to go. Larry Hilson back over to Sam Barfoot. Barfoot driving to the hoop. And got a whistle. I believe he's going to be going to the free throw line this time, and he is going to go in to shoot 2. Number 1 for Mount Olive, picking up his 4th foul of the game. Again, Pirates still lead 37-32. Sam Barfoot going to the line to shoot 2. And first shot bounces off the iron, no good. Second shot coming up. And second shot off the back of the iron. Rebound, going to have actually a jump ball. And possession in favor of West Lincoln. And officials calling a timeout to discuss something. Unsure of what it is. It appears we're just where we were a moment ago. Just over 4 minutes to go. 37-32. Pirates still in the lead as the Bears inbound the ball. Maddox Johnson lost track of it. It's going to go out of bounds, unfortunately. So Mount Olive will get it back. Number 0 for Mount Olive gets it across center court, figuring out what he wants to do with it. Number 3 now with it. Going to the hoop. That rolls out. And rebound to the Bears. I like the ball. May have gone out of bounds, but I'm not sure. Referee blew his whistle. He saw something. Did have a couple of, one from each team hit the floor, so not sure if maybe somebody committed a foul or one of the officials saw something, though, but a couple of them are going to stop to discuss it. And West Lincoln ends up getting it back. I guess they're going to say the ball went out of bounds, and West Lincoln to get it back. So nothing really lost or gained here as Maddox Johnson gets it from Lee Fells and comes across center court. 3:26 to go. Bears down by 5. Josh Quinn now with the ball. Finding Maddox Johnson. Johnson back to Josh Quinn. And back to Johnson, back to Quinn. Bears again just trying to set something up here at this point. We'll give Mount Olive credit. Their defense has been solid tonight. Three-pointer going up by Maddox Johnson. That's the Corey Higginbotham mid-range three-pointer. That brings West Lincoln within 2. Now we got a timeout on the court. So we'll take a timeout. Be back in a moment. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
About to get back underway here at the Jack. 2:51 to go. There's Mount Olive bringing the ball back into play. 37-35 is your score. Mount Olive now only leading by 2. As again, region tournament seeding on the line here as Lee Fells coming up with the ball after the missed shot by the Pirates. Maddox Johnson across midcourt. Figuring out what he wants to do with it. Gets short on time. Fells back with it after giving it to Josh Quinn briefly. Quinn trying to figure out where he wants to go and finds Maddox Johnson. Johnson now setting it up, looking for an open man. Josh Quinn. Back to Sam Barfoot. Check back into the game. And ball came loose. Reach-in foul called on the Pirates. And as West Lincoln is in the bonus, this is going to send Sam Barfoot to the line, number 12, for Mount Olive, picking up his second foul of the game. Barfoot to go to the line to shoot 2 again as the Bears are in the bonus. Less than 2 minutes to go here in regulation. Barfoot's first shot in and good. Bears within 1. And Barfoot, second shot. Rolled out, no good. Bears still down by 1. Mount Olive gets it back. Right, and here's the Jack Pack trying to get fired up here. Number 1 for Mount Olive, guarded closely by Larry Hilson. Oh, nearly went out of bounds. Pirates kept it in play. Went off the rim as he was trying to pass it. Got a jostle for the ball on the floor. Possession there after the jump ball is going to favor Mount Olive. 1:28 to go here in the 4th period. Mount Olive up by 1, 37-36, and it has been a barn burner here tonight, y'all. Three-pointer put up by the Pirates. That's going to bounce off, no good. And back to the floor. So, looks like they're going to say Maddox Johnson or Josh Quinn. Either one had the ball and somehow committed a travel. We'll go with it as the Pirates put it back in play. And another call, actually a timeout, called by Mount Olive. Waiting to see if it's going to be a full timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. So, all right, so we'll cut away for a moment. Be back in just a moment. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. play here as the Pirates going to inbound the ball. 1:16 to go here in the fourth period. Mount Olive up by 1. As they go to the hoop, no good. Rebound by Maddox Johnson. Johnson finding Lee Fells up the court. Fells driving to the hoop off the rim. Rebounds. Wasn't going to go to the Bears, but now we got a whistle. I think they're going to say the ball went out of bounds. And they are going to say it went out of bounds. Mount Olive will get it back. Just over a minute to go as they try to hold on to this 1-point lead they have over our Bears. Number 1, driving to the hoop for the Pirates. That's going to go in for 2. Now the Bears down by 3 as we got another timeout. Case and Lofton going to be checking into the game. And all right, looks like Lee Fells might have tweaked his knee or his ankle just now. So Lofton checking in for Lee Fells. 50 seconds to go. Bears down by 3. Driving down the court. Number 10 for Mount Olive picking up his 4th foul of the game on a push-off. Bears in the bonus, and they go to the strike. Maddox Johnson going to be shooting the free throws for West Lincoln. 47 seconds to go. West Lincoln down by 3. Now make that down by 2. That's Johnson's first shot in and good. But Johnson will have one more shot at it. That's going to be good. West Lincoln within 1. And West Lincoln going to call a timeout. We have a 30-second timeout called by Coach Case. I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors here on BSPN. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, Franklin Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, and Corey Myers, Higginbotham Insurance in Brookhaven. Thank you all very much for your sponsorship here on BSPN. We'll begin baseball and softball live streams coming up here real soon. I don't remember if I put up the schedule. If I didn't, I'll do that sometime over the weekend. And still looking for sponsors for baseball and softball live streams. Talk to us. Make us an offer. If you have a business or organization you want to get featured here on BSPN, look, make us an offer. We just want to get some more funds for our student athletes, and we'll get you spotlighted here on BSPN. Love to talk to you. 45 seconds to go. Long pass there by the Pirates. Going to the hoop. And it looks like they're going to be going to the line to shoot 2 after one of the Bears committed a foul. Going to be a reach-in foul called on Maddox Johnson. Second foul of the game for Johnson. That'll send number 3 to the line for the Pirates. They'll be shooting 2. First and end good. One more shot coming up. Pirates now ahead, 40 to 38. 41 seconds to go here in the fourth. Rebound to the Bears. Mary Hilson gets it to Maddox Johnson. Johnson driving down the court to the hoop. Oh, it's a good roll out. Now we got a whistle. Travel. Call on number 0 of Mount Olive. So the Bears will get it back. 27 seconds to go. West Lincoln down by 2. 40 to 38, y'all. It is becoming electric here in the Jack. Another whistle call. This is going to be in favor of Mount Olive. And Jake Tate is going to call another timeout to talk to his boys. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
Bears Sports Network.
Not sure what happened up there, but good job to Gavin getting it going back again on the camera. Looks like the ball didn't knock that bounce right after it was put back in play. Mount Olive coming up with it. Trying to hold on to this 2-point lead with 20 seconds to go. Whistle. Both teams now in the bonus. That's going to send Mount Olive to the line. Looks like Case and Lofton picking up his second foul of the game. I think he might have pushed off. Mount Olive looking to ice it here. Good. And second shot coming up. Bounce off the back. Mount Olive ahead by 3. 16 seconds to go as West Lincoln looking to make something happen. Josh Quinn. 10 seconds to go. Under heavy pressure. Finding that it's Johnson. Johnson under heavy guard as well. Quinn going for the 3. Oh, gonna bounce off the rim. Rebound to the Pirates. That is going to be the final score. What a game. What a game this has been. Quinn just narrowly missing that three-pointer near the buzzer. Would have tied it up, but unfortunately it rolled out. So that's going to be the tail of the tape here in Flea Hop. All right, so the Bears then will get the 4th seed in the region tournament. Schedule and all that, we'll announce that coming up as soon as we can. All right, so for Gavin Evans, our camera guy, I'm Jonathan Tullis. Thank you very much for joining us here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. Final score, 41-38, an absolute classic here at the Jack. So we'll talk to you next time. So be watching for the region tournament schedule, any decisions made about media coverage and all that. We'll share all that on our Facebook and Instagram. So again, thanks for joining us here on BSPN. Have a wonderful night.
Thanks for joining us on BSPN. Find our schedule of games at bspn.live.